We all feel mighty good when we are in the limelight. Our personality certainly shines when we are in the limelight. We share a great deal when we are in the limelight. And with these words on Limelight, we shall share with you this upcoming episode called Limelight with Masuma. The hostess of this popular segment is a makeup artist by the name of Miss Masuma Papia. In each episode, Masuma Ji features a rather interesting guest alongside her. If you would like to be a guest on her show, please do not hesitate to let us know. Who is her guest for this week? I really don't know. Let's find out together.
Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to Limelight with Masuma. I'm your hostess, Masuma Papia. Limelight with Masuma is a TV show focused on promoting and highlighting business owners, professionals, upcoming trends, and key social issues. Above all, it's a show about people from different walks of life, sharing their experience, their passion, views, and expertise with us. Today's episode, I have someone very special as a guest. Her footprint in the area is truly outstanding. She represents everything that's beautiful and successful. Her achievements include being a very successful fashion model, Miss Fashion Week 2017, Mrs. DC America 2015 second runner-up, and model for the world premiere movie Back in the Days 2016. Like that was not enough on her plate. She's actually a very successful realtor. So without further ado, please welcome to the show, Gift Hughes. Gift, thank you so much for coming to Limelight.
Thank you so much for a wonderful introduction. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, it's all true and you totally deserve it. So I'm just so excited to have you. I've been wanting to have you on the show for a while. Before I ask you anything, I want to know about this look because I know you're wearing it's got to be a designer dress. Is it? I mean, gorgeous.
It is, yes. I can't walk like this every day. This is a special day for your show and for you and for me.
You mean you don't roll out of bed looking like this every day? Oh. Is that what you're telling me?
I wish, right? So I wear designer Mila fashion.
Okay.
So she's
I heard about her.
Yeah, she's a local designer.
Okay.
She do like a lot of gown and beautiful stuff, elegant look. And she also helping me sponsor with my pageant is coming up in
which
next
we're going to
week.
talk about. Which we're going to talk about in just a little bit.
Yes.
It's very exciting. Well, I wanted to get that out of the way because you simply look breathtaking.
Thank you.
So before I ask you about your platform and your, what you're wearing today, Miss Fashion Week, I do want to know a little bit about yourself, your background, your family, where you're from.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of questions. But you can pick.
Yeah. So basically, I can answer all about myself, right?
Sure.
So I was born and raised in Thailand with one of the 8 children in the family of the light farmer.
You're number what?
Number 7.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, we can't hear that much anymore. Now in 2016.
I'm just feeling sorry for your mom. Oh, good Lord.
I know, she worked so hard for that. So, yeah.
That's amazing, though.
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. So I enjoyed that, being number 7 and with the 4 boys and then 4
girls.
girls.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
the boys had to take care of the girls. Good thing.
Yeah.
So you grew up there, and I know you started your career there too.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So then after I finished college in Bangkok, I got a very good job working for marketing advertising as an account executive. So my job is to, dealing with a lot of decision makers that I have to improve speaking English.
So you have to communicate a lot.
Exactly.
With a lot of foreign people.
In that case,
much,
like I didn't even speak any English.
Wow.
And I'm just decide that, okay, I come to the States and take class and maybe go back in a couple years, right? Here I am after 17 years.
Wow.
I'm still here.
So that was kind of like your, I guess your calling, and you realized that since I'm exposed to the Western culture, I should just go to America. That's amazing.
Yeah, life is always changing, right? And challenging.
Yeah.
So before I go back to Thailand, Thailand, and I met my husband, and then
you're stuck
I
here.
ended up have 2 kids here with like
No,
0,
you're
9
here.
years old, and Bright.
Now
is
you're
6 years
less
old.
Thailand, more American. I mean, less Thai. I'm sorry.
But still speak broken English.
No,
working on that.
You speak really well. You speak
you.
really, really well. So no, I wouldn't worry. But that's really interesting. There was in your destiny to actually have come here, and look what you've done. I mean, before I ask you about Miss Fashion Week, which I want to talk about, I want to know about your platform. What is your platform?
Yeah, my platform is life by design, not by default. It's very, very simple that you can create your own life, who you want to become, what you want to become successful, or what is in your life that you want, and you can accomplish by that. It still start from yourself, right? A lot of time I feel like this is, you have to believe in yourself and have a mindset of, yes, I can do that, I can do this.
Even if there are a lot of obstacles, because I think sometimes, we kind of get scared and say, oh, no, I don't think that's for me. But I mean, she's a true example from coming from a family of 9 children to come all the way here. And like I've mentioned, all her achievements earlier, I mean, that's a huge accomplishment. So you have to have that desire in yourself.
Yes.
To say that I am going to make it happen.
So I feel like for me, I'm working harder than other people because I feel like, yes, I need to move myself to the next level. I always looking at the bigger than me, myself, not try to just be better, like that, but to improve myself, what do I missing in my life? How do I provide my best service to my client or helping myself to become more successful?
To perfect. And when you talk about working hard, I have seen her working because I've worked with her a couple of times, and she's simply just an amazing person to work with. So disciplined. I know I've mentioned this in the show before, that before I got into this industry, I didn't know how disciplined models are, but seeing her and knowing her, my mind has been changed. So she's truly a hardworking person, a beautiful person inside out. So the success that you've achieved, it's truly deserving. You truly deserve it. So Miss Fashion Week, you're wearing the sash for Miss Fashion Week because you're representing this area. Tell us, what is Miss Fashion Week and what's your role in it?
So Miss Fashion Week is the first national model competition that is open opportunity for all the girls to achieve their dream. We have 3 different categories. It's plus size, petite, and runway. So I am considered to be a runway model competition for representing DC to Miami.
So
it's coming up.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of, when I was reading up on it, I feel like runway would be the most hardest segment of it.
So to me, right, I think my height is just about to cut off from the runway because they have so many, like, I'm 5'7". You can see the girls when we get together. There's some of them are 5'9". The girl very tall.
But you've made it for us here in DC, so I am really rooting for you. So when we come back, we have to celebrate after you come back, because I know you are going to bring the title home. So
thank you.
This is very, very exciting. Gift, since you've done a lot of this fashion stuff, modeling, and you've even done that the movie premiere thing, which was amazing, by the way. I do want to ask your opinion and advice for young girls out there who want to be successful in a career like this. What kind of advice do you have for them?
So it's very simple, that everything is start from yourself. Just looking at yourself, what do you need to improve, right? Number 1 is mindset. I think it's a lot of things that have to do with mindset. You have to believe in yourself that you can do anything. If you put love and passion on top of it, it becomes so much powerful. And one thing though, don't compare yourself outside other people outside to the other people, because each people, they are different. Right? But again, I would say, like, just looking at the big picture, what can you do to help yourself and help others and accomplish and move yourself to the next level?
Something very powerful you said, compare yourself to other. I mean, I know, being able to work with a lot of women, that sometimes we kind of like to compare our life to others. Like I hear this a lot. Like I see her on Facebook. She's doing all these things. How come, like stuff like this, which is really very temporary, and we don't know how if the grass is greener on the other side.
That's
right?
very important.
A true example is you. I mean, you work. I feel like this woman works 24 hours a day and raising 2 kids. By the way, we forgot to mention her 2 kids. You got 2 beautiful, amazing kids.
Thank you.
A boy and a girl.
A boy and a girl. Yeah.
And they're beautiful.
So I would say it's another simple thing that you can do to practice, right? Or anybody that basically just try to protect your mind. Don't become trapped with the people that you don't want to be, like drama or some other stuff. Of course, we will be in there as we grow. We will see more things come up in your life. But then if you focus about yourself, what exactly you want to become, then look forward for that and do what you need and what you love. That's how you will become more successful.
Leave the negatives out of your out of the site and focus more on the positive one.
Yes.
And you can accomplish a lot.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's a very good advice.
Yes.
I want to get into a little bit more serious stuff. So like I said, that was not enough. You're a very successful realtor. You do a lot of realty consulting, and you're huge in this area, I know. Tell us a little bit about that. I want to know, how did you get into realty? I mean, that's such a dry area. I feel like
it's so funny because I thought, well, when I started pregnant my daughter, and I think what kind of job that I want to do, to have more time and flexibility with my kid, because I'm working for orthodontist for 5 years. So I'm working from 7 to 5, which is take all my day off, right? And you have fixed salary. So then I feel like, well, let me try this, right?
And need something that you can control the schedule.
And in the same time, when I get into it, I become more engaged and love it. And really, I don't think this is a part-time job. It's like real full-time.
Well, you're a people's person, so I could see how people would just fall in love with you. And you, if we could talk about your clientele. I know it's a lot of word of mouth stuff for you.
Yeah. So basically, my business is come from refer. That's the whole business come from, and then I'm grateful that I also voting to be #1 realtor from Family Magazine 2013 and 2016, and I also belong to multi-million-dollar sales club and top producer at Northern Virginia Realtor Association. With
huge.
all this happening, again, I have to thankful for my client, my friend that refer all the nice client to me. So what I do, I'm again try to improve myself, do a good job to make sure that I can provide the best service for my client.
It looks like she excels in everything, and all the credit goes to her, because she's just such a nice individual to be around, and that makes a huge difference with anyone. So Gift,
sweet.
I know. Gift, any time we get together, I feel like there's so much we could talk about. Like, we never run out of topics to discuss, right? I wish we had more time. Will you come back to the show?
Absolutely. I would love to be here with you. This is such an honor to be here.
Oh, thank you. No, I would love to have you back with some more exciting news next year, baby. So that'd be great. And thank you for sharing your story, and not just to kind of just have you known. A lot of people already know you, but you're very popular in the area. But the reason I wanted people to hear from you, because you're an inspiration to those of you who come from a different ethnic background, who are probably struggling in what area they're going to go in, what career path. So you're truly an inspiration to all of them. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
That makes a huge difference. So that brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you like this segment. If you enjoy this episode and would like to see more related topics, or want to be on the show as a guest, please email me at limelightwithmasuma@gmail.com or call at 703-646-0098. So until we meet again, stay happy, stay healthy, enjoy life. Thank you.